All right, everyone, $300 later, a couple months of borrowed time that I kept my radiator going while the top of it was cracked. And I've got a brand new radiator in my car. Come on. Look at that. That is a big radiator. I don't remember if the old one was that big. I kind of don't think so. Like where the clamps here, these things. I feel like the old one was smaller. The good thing about a bigger size, it dissipates heat better. So it'll be more effective at keeping the car cool. The old radiator did that fine until it was so old. We got a bird in the sky. Until the top where the radiator cap went on was cracking. I was able to barely have it on. The last few days, it was barely snug enough to stay on. It was really loose. And there was some crack because the coolant was just pouring out of here. So, thank goodness this engine is a great engine. The radiator is not part of the engine, really, technically. But they didn't bug me about a bunch of other problems at the mechanic. I think they could tell by the fact that I'm obviously living in my car that I don't want a bunch of other things to fix. But there's nothing really else to fix, I don't think. I mean, the radiator was the big thing, so I bought it at Autozone. It was a $115 radiator, $116, but I wanted the cheaper one. They didn't have it. It was out of stock, even though it was listed on their website, so they gave me a 10% discount, so it was 16 bucks off. Lifetime warranty, I'm not so concerned about that. I'm not sure how well they honor the warranty. And thankfully I had coolant for it, so I didn't have to pay for that. It was $200 at the mechanic to get done, and I hope this car lasts a very, very long time. This engine still looks fantastic. That is the main way to tell if an engine works well or not. You just look at it, and if it looks clean and looks good, it's good to go. I did just take out the air filter and just beat it off a little to get some dust off it, but it didn't have a whole lot of dust, actually, not much at all. So that helps performance a little bit. And another thing you can do, by the way, learned this from Scotty Kilmer, to keep the radiator working well. It's kind of hard to get the phone in here, but this is the condenser for the radiator. It's got, some like twigs and stuff from the road, or maybe like bug exoskeletons in there. Get a hose and just spray it off. Like spray it, kind of make a jet of the water, or I'll go to a car wash and do that. The self-service car wash. Spray it and try and clear out as much stuff in the condenser as you can. That way it lets more air in and it dissipates heat better and all that. But this car, thank goodness, still runs great. Still runs like a dream, smooth as ever. There's the overflow reservoir. It's plenty full. They said they burped it already, so no problem there. No corrosion still on my battery terminals. Well, okay, I don't know if there's maybe a little there. I put petroleum jelly on the terminals to keep corrosion from forming, and it seems pretty effective. You can still see sorry, I'm not even looking at my phone. You can still see the petroleum jelly kind of on the corner of the clamp that goes on. So, good deal. That thing's looking good, whatever that is. And it's also good to drive cars at high speeds sometimes, because apparently it helps the carbon clear out of the engine, especially if you do it for a couple hours. I don't have anywhere to go where I want to spend that kind of gas, but I at least try and drive maybe once a week or so, about 5 miles on the freeway, about 65, 70 miles an hour, so at least does a little of that. If you just drive it at like 35 miles an hour or less, that's actually not good for the car. It'll start running worse. There's my t-shirt that's filthy. Seat stained from these jeans I got. And this is how they could tell I live in my car. So My back hurts. My job is wearing me out. I got to get a new job, full-time job. One thing I'm vaguely considering is farting. I can't see the thing at the same time. Is maybe applying a Jiffy Lube. Well, where they'll train you to be a mechanic. Because I'll definitely be an honest mechanic. That's a good thing. But I don't know if I want to deal with customers. And I don't know about the rest of everything about it. But the warehouse thing, it just wears on my mind. And it's a bit much. And my boss is a real bully and narcissist. He was only interested in defending himself when I talked about worker safety problems and how people don't feel safe reporting safety issues to him. But I got to let that go because there's millions of jerks like him. And try and get a lot done while I'm out of work. My body is worn out, and they want, or a supervisor wants me to come into work tomorrow to help out, even though it's my day off. Normally, I'd be glad to come in my day off. I want the extra money, but I don't know if it was hurting just to walk to the water filling station at the park. My back and my knee hurts. Anyways. So, I'm trying to eat enough protein, but not trying to overdo the calories. It's a delicate balance the warehouse worker leads. But I am looking for other jobs. I went to a job. Am I on? Yeah, I am. I can sort of see the phone from the side of the screen. To a job center at this place that helps homeless people to help me find a job. I gotta be more over here. Weird. I can't see myself in the mirror now, but I'm on the phone screen. And they're going to try and help me. I want something full-time. I don't know what's out there. They said, what kind of jobs you want? I'm like, cleaning, warehouse jobs. But I want something full-time. And I guess I'd be willing to do something I trained for as well. But, people need to form unions. Workers need protections because that shit my manager said to me. If we had a union, he would have never even cornered me in an office area the way he did, and I had no witness for myself. He just had another manager as a witness. So that should have never happened, and I'm inclined to never let it happen again because he's a bully. But anyway, who cares? So we'll see about other jobs. I don't know what else is out there. It's tough looking for work. I go back to the job placement center Monday to figure that out. In the meantime, this is Angelo saying brush your teeth, shave, shower, exercise, and try and eat clean food. Alright, and watch my videos, subscribe to me.